The Tecno Camon 40 Premier sits atop the Camon series, offering premium-like features at an affordable price. Last year's Camon 30 Premier turned out to be an excellent phone, so we have high hopes for the Camon 40 Premier as well. The new Premier comes with an updated chipset, now Dimensity 8350, a display with a higher refresh rate, a nicer build with higher ingress protection and a slightly updated battery. Moreover, the Camon 40 Premier is now promised to receive 3 major OS upgrades, as opposed to just 2 last year. Tecno Camon 40 Premier specs at a glance. Body, 161.0 by 75.0 by 7.7 mm, 210G, plastic back, plastic frame, IP68/IP69 dust tighten water resistant, high pressure water jets, immersible up to 2M for 30 minutes. Display, 6.67-inch LTPO AMOLED, 1B colors, 144 Hz, 2160 Hz PWM, HDR, 1600 nits, HBM, 1260x2800px resolution, 20:9 aspect ratio, 460 ppi, HDR image support. Chipset, MediaTek Dimensity 8350, 4nm octa-core, 1 by 3.35 GHz Cortex-A715 and 3 by 3.20 GHz Cortex-A715 and 4 by 2. 20 GHz Cortex-A510, Mali G615 MC6. Memory, 256 GB 12 GB RAM, UFS 4.x. OS/software, Android 15, up to 3 major Android upgrades, HiOS 15. Rear camera, wide, main 50MP, f/1.9, 23mm, 1/1.56, 1.0M, PDAF, OIS, telephoto, 50MP, f/2.2, 70mm, 1/2.76, 0.64M, PDAF, 15cm, infinity, 3x optical zoom, ultra-wide angle, 50MP, f/2.2, 14mm, 114 degrees, 1/2.76, 0.64M, PDAF. Front camera, 50MP, f/2.5, 24mm, wide, 1/2.8, 0.64M, PDAF. Video capture, rear camera, 4K at 30/60th frame per second, HDR, 1080p at 30 fps, front camera, 4K at 30 fps, 1080p. Battery, 5100 mAh, 70W wired. Connectivity, 5G, Wi-Fi, BT, NFC, FM radio, infrared port. Miscellaneous, fingerprint reader, under display, optical, stereo speakers, circle to search. The newly updated hardware will go nicely with the true and tested one that's borrowed from the Camon 30 Premier. We get the same 50MP triple camera setup, featuring a 3x optical zoom, and the 50MP selfie unit with autofocus. We don't expect any major changes in image quality, which is fine. The Camon 30 Premier already punched above its weight class in this respect. Even though the Camon 40 Premier shapes up to be an excellent mid-ranger, its limited availability might hurt sales. The Camon 40 series was announced in February during MWC 2025, and we are now well into 2025, yet the phones are still only offered in a handful of markets. In any case, a full review is due, so let's see how the Camon 40 Premier stacks against some of its competitors. Unboxing the Tecno Camon 40 Premier. The handset comes in a standard retail box containing the usual user manuals along with a USB-A to USB-C cable for charging and data transfer and a compatible 70W charging brick. There is also a protective case that has a design that is very similar to the phone's own design, so it doesn't conceal Tecno's efforts in that direction.